Imagine spending or driving just 7 minutes from Amadou Bello Way, Victoria Island, all the way to Ogombo Road, Abraham Adesanya. Oh, you don't believe that? Just stick around as I give you more information on that. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed and you've been watching my content, please do well
to subscribe today. Okay.
Thank you. Let's get into it right now. I was in a conference with a conference that was organized by one of our partners, and in that conference, one of the speakers they brought actually an MD of a mortgage bank. This man, while he was having his talk to us, he said something. That him and some of his partners they decided to visit a property, a project around Ogombo Road off Abraham Adesanya, and they decided to go through the coastal road from VI. He said they spent 7 minutes that he said he intentionally was looking at the time, that he spent just 7 minutes from VI, Amadou Bello with VI, all the way to Ogombo Road. How? I want you to know, this is the same journey that can take you about 40 minutes, 1 hour, sometimes more, maybe a bit less, when you go through the normal road that you and I will know. But because they went through the coastal road, the coastal road project is not done, but at least they've gone to an extent. So at least they've done from VI to Ogombo, which, and it's amazing. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Now, see, I need you to understand something. The project is ongoing, and in a couple of years, they will be done with that project. Imagine what will happen to the properties on that axis. Imagine what will happen today. That place is going to be another Victoria Island, another Lekki. I remember in 2019, I sold the property for one of my clients that bought about 3 plots. 2019. He bought that property 1 million naira. 1 million naira. And right now, properties in that axis are going for, especially the ones with C of O or government allocation, they are selling for about 20 to 30 million naira. And the ones without C of O and government allocation sell for as low as 15 million naira, maybe less or a little more, depending on the developer. Now, imagine what they will be selling in about 10 years from now. In 5 years from now, 10 years from now, imagine what they will be selling. I really want to encourage you guys. You need to invest in what is happening in Lagos. Yes, I know there's this talk about demolitions and demolition. Like I always tell people that care to listen, you can get it right in real estate when you consult with the people that know what is happening. When you consult with people that have spent years and years, that have years of experience in the industry, okay, you can get it right. There's no need to be scared. As long as you have the right person. See, there's no need to cut corners. Every document that is needed to get, I always encourage people, get your document in place to avoid stories that touch. So I want to encourage us. Get involved in what is happening so that your future self will be glad you did. So that your children will be happy you did. In 5 to 10 years from now, properties along Coastal Road will be worth over 50 million naira. Over 50 million naira. You can take this anywhere. You can bring back this video. You can record this video in the next few years and say, but Rawlings, you said this. And it's not what's happening right now. I am telling you, if you've not invested along that axis at the moment, I don't know what you're waiting for. Real estate investors go to places where the people call bush at the moment to invest in. The bush you see today is the city tomorrow. The city you are in today or you see today was once a bush some years back. I don't know what you're waiting for. Take advantage of what is happening there at the moment. Your future self will be glad that you did. Your future self your children will be happy for you. Imagine after you had gone and your children are reaping from properties you left for them. Maybe you should do this yourself. Go on Google and search Just type how much a plot of land was in 2000, in the early 2000, 2022, 2002. Just do your research, your random research online, and see what properties were selling in Lekki. I remember a story somebody shared, they said the man bought two properties way back in, along Admiralty Way for about maybe 1 million naira, way back, many years ago. And he said the property was for just future investments. So he promised his children that whenever they are done with schooling in Nigeria, that he will be willing to take them abroad to further their education. And by the time they were done, things were not as it used to be for him. Luckily, he remembered he had bought two plots of land along Admiralty Way in Lekki many years ago. He decided to check how much they were selling for. Lo and behold, when he checked, he found out that those properties were going for 100 million naira each. These were properties he bought for less than, I'm not sure of the figure now, but between 1 million and 2 million, or 1 million, let's say 5 million naira. And he just bought it. Maybe at the time he bought that property, 1 million or 5 million would have been sitting in his account pretty, doing nothing. Instead of leaving it in the bank, he just invested it into buying two plots of land, and he just left it. And he sold the two plots of land for over 200 million naira. He took part of the money, went to Ekpe to buy acres of land, while he had enough money to send his children to study abroad. Maybe after this video, I will find time to do a video about land banking, because that was what he did, land banking. Instead of putting your money in banking your money in the bank, you bank your money in buying lands and you leave it for years. You can't go wrong with real estate if you do it the right way. Stay tuned to my channel as I dish out more information. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. I'm sure you have people that this piece of information will be valuable to them, and I want to encourage you to share to them so that they can benefit what you've gotten today. My name still remains Rawlings. Before you go, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Keep investing.